G'day, I'm Matthew, I'm from Quin Global, and today I'm going to talk to you about the best way to spray our aerosol adhesives. First thing I'd like to do is point out that on the top of every single one of our web spray adhesives there is an LMH at the top of the aerosol tin. That means that the spray width is adjustable on our aerosols. So make sure that you set the width that you're looking for before you start spraying. A couple of rules about when you spray aerosols. It's always a good idea to give them a shake. After you've given them a shake, you want to spray aerosols at a 45-degree angle. So just like I'm spraying over here, that's the right angle, and your distance, you're looking at about a 10 centimeter distance. If you go too close, you're going to get too much adhesive, and if you go too far, you're going to get what's called silly string on a web spray adhesive, and that's not going to stick. Let me bond something for you quickly just to give you a demonstration of how we actually apply the adhesives. And then I'm going to show you a couple of do's and a couple of don'ts. So, I've got my substrate, and in this example, I'm just going to do some board, and I'm going to apply a little bit of HPL on top of that. So, I have a little bit of a practice, make sure my web spray is at the right distance, and I'm happy with the pattern. Whenever I do a substrate, I will do a box around the edge. Once that box is done, I will go backward and forward with a 50% overlap of the adhesive. The reason for the 50% overlap is so that I get a consistent coverage across the substrate and don't have more adhesive, less adhesive. I'll show you what this looks like on a piece of paper at the end of this video. So, I've given the first substrate a nice coating. The second substrate, been a bit naughty putting it on top there, but it'll work all the same. And I'm going to give that a 50% overlap. So, I've applied a double-sided adhesive. I just need to give it time to tack off, which means let the solvents evaporate, which is a very short process with our aerosol adhesives. About 30 seconds. That is ready. And I know it's ready because if I put the back of my hand to the substrate and I get no adhesive coming off, it's tack ready. It's about 6 degrees in freezing Canberra today, so that was about 30 seconds. It might be a lot faster for you if you're somewhere that's warm. Next thing I'll do is apply the adhesive, and immediately you should see with a web spray, it'll have grabbed straight away, and then I can apply the substrate, one substrate to the other. The next thing I need to do is apply some pressure. So I've got a choice. I can either use a mallet or I can use a roller. What I would do is I'd just roll from the middle of the substrate out and just get some pressure. There we go. That'll be beautifully bonded. And straight away, within 10 minutes, this will actually be working strength, but you'll see there's immediate strength straight away. This has been bonded for about 45 seconds. You can see I'm breaking it already. Just to start off, some quick do's and don'ts. So hold the can at 45 degrees. Do not hold the can parallel or perpendicular. When you do that, what happens is the adhesive can sit below the dip tube and you might not get adhesive. So always at 45 degrees. When I spray my web spray, a nice pace 10 centimeters away. Now do you see that at the end of the substrate, I stop spraying. So I'm going to show you on this angle, I stop. The reason I do that is if I'm working on a large substrate, I do not do this. Because if I do this, what happens is I get a bigger buildup of adhesive on the sides because it gets double the coating. The other thing is I waste a lot of glue. So, that's what I'm looking for. Beautiful. For the purpose of this demonstration, I'm just going to use a piece of paper on an upright board. What I want to demonstrate is what a 50% overlap looks like when I'm talking about the adhesive spray pattern. So I'm about 10 centimeters away. That would be my first layer of adhesive. Then I come halfway down. And each time I'm just going 50% overlap on the line I did before. What this does is it ensures a nice even coat of adhesive. That means your substrate isn't going to have high build, low build of the actual adhesive. The next thing I want to show you is the correct speed to apply the adhesive. So that's a nice speed. You've got a nice layer of adhesive over there. Beautiful. This is too fast. I get hardly any adhesive. For most applications, it's too fast. And this would be too slow. You can see I'm getting a very, very thick layer of adhesive. So what I'm looking for is this nice web spray pattern at the top, just to give you an idea where that is. That's pretty nice, just so you can get a feel. There I come with my 50% overlap again. The last thing I want to show you is I spoke to you about spraying 10 centimeters away, so I get a lovely web spray pattern. That's what we're looking for, 10 centimeters away. If I go too far, I'll get silly string. And silly string doesn't stick anything. Silly string is bad. Web spray is good. So, today I demonstrated with TensorGrip 701. Fantastic adhesive, general purpose, great for joinery, great for foam, great for many, many things. I'm Matthew from Quin Global. Hope you have a great day.